Hello, you Pisces sweethearts. Are you wondering what has 2025 got in store? Well, 2025 is shaping up to be a stunning year. We have a buffet of planetary energies and they all shifting. So there will be noticeable changes in energy. There's a change in impetus and the focus to your life. So there'll also be changes in the wider society and economy, which are particularly influential when you are a Pisces. So what's particularly special about 2025 is that every planet is changing sign. And while it's not unusual for the inner planets to change signs, having all the outer planets shift as well is truly eye-opening. So let's explore how all this cosmic energy is going to be affecting you. Well, as you may know, Pluto's been in Capricorn for the last 16 years. So long, and it's finally finishing up, and it's moved into Aquarius end of 2024. And it'll be in Aquarius now for about 16 years, right? And this is very impactful for all of us. It's a whole new paradigm shift. Neptune has been in Pisces, your sign, and its home sign, obviously, for the last decade or more. But now it's moving into Aries along with Saturn, which incidentally has been in Pisces the last 2.5 years. And both these planets are moving into Aries, but they're still going to slip retrograde back into Pisces, which basically you are finished with those planets, and that's a good thing. Now, the Neptune-Saturn conjunction on the Aries point is particularly exciting because this is a very explosive point in the zodiac, and this will also have an impact on you as a Pisces, particularly because Neptune is your ruler and because planetary conjunctions of the outer planets don't come along all that often, and when they do, it's quite remarkable. So, what does Pluto moving into Aquarius mean for you? Well, it represents a subtle but significant psychological change. It's an opportunity for renewal, self-discovery, particularly for you guys who are drawn to spiritual pursuits. This will deepen your commitment, even bordering on obsession for answers. And it's an excellent time for you to confront repressed emotions and long-held baggage. Pluto in Aquarius also brings a cleansing energy, encouraging you to release old patterns and start afresh, moving your relationships into a more positive and rewarding phase. Additionally, this transit often involves unusual coincidences and karma, marking the beginning of a whole new era. And if you've recently started dating someone, this relationship could be a catalyst for your spiritual growth and self-awareness. Now, Neptune moving into Aries is also significant because it's the ruler of Pisces, and it's remarkable for enhancing gut instinct and your intuition. You will thrive on sensing the nuances, the energies, and this enhances your capacity to capitalize on your talents, and particularly involving businesses where you need to understand trends and market movements. Emotionally, it's a sentimental and sensitive time. Relationships that are emotionally stimulating and fulfilling and rich will be more rewarding, and you'll also be drawn to kind of quirky, unusual situations in your new relationships, which will open up inner insecurities, but also help you to grow beyond neediness and clinging. Now, physical reassurance, so important. So comforting body language, physical attention, hand on the shoulder. Emotionally, you're very attuned to your partner's physical responses, and that becomes much more prevalent in relationships. Sometimes, however, they're mixed signals, so you have to be careful how you interpret everything your partner is projecting. So with Uranus moving into Gemini, family and home life undergo significant changes, right? So this transit often signifies a shake-up to your established routines. Perhaps you'll need to adapt your living arrangements because of work, travel, changing family needs. You may even feel the urge to move, explore new locations, or create a fresh start for yourself, for your family, for your relationship. Now, Uranus in Gemini can bring up issues related to your parents, your past. So it's so important for you to break free from negative familial patterns. So this is a time of emotional liberation, redefine your identity. And while these changes might feel sometimes abrupt, they can be deeply liberating, transformative for yourself and the relationship you have with yourself. Now, Saturn going into Aries means a period that's very ambitious. Now, you don't always associate ambition with Pisces, but you feel a surge of determination and decisiveness, and you're ready to just sweep away those old patterns and establish a strong foundation for future success, venturing into new careers, financial arrangements, business opportunities, etc. This also emphasizes a need for your independence and to have an impact on the world. You want to take responsibility and ownership of your life. This may mean, consolidating finances, developing long-term plans for abundance, or renewing focus on the financial and independent side and your mindset for improving your life. Now, in the first part of 2025, Jupiter in Gemini will be enhancing opportunities for home improvements. You'll have an opportunity for family celebrations and also emotional healing. You may enjoy creating harmony and healing for others as well, and resolution and closure on a family-wide level is very important. Now, second half of the year, Jupiter moves into Cancer. It amplifies the potential for romance, but also creativity and fun. So be spontaneous, share adventures with a new partner, and look for authentic connections that are emotionally fulfilling and free from any kind of rigid planning. There's certainly a youthful, vibrant energy to you in the second part of the year, which is ideal for creative and artistic pursuits, solving problems, innovation, and brainstorming. And it's very dynamic as well for both your personal and your professional life. So the other notable feature of this year is Mars, which is in Cancer for a long time, as it was end of last year as well. And I did do a vlog on that. And this is, rather peculiar because Mars rarely stays so retrograde for long in a sign. And it's retrograde in Cancer as we go into 2025, which is a particularly kind of neurotic and sensitive placement for Mars. But it does indicate great sensuality, passion, arousal, and the potential for fantastic romance. Now, this year, Venus will also be retrograde in Aries. Mercury is retrograde 3 times, including in Aries. So it's a huge focus on the financial, the affectionate, and the grassroots part of your life. So you want to be understanding what goes on at a root level. There's a transformative journey available for you. There's emotional renewal, a chance for spiritual growth, an opportunity to enhance your intuition by more understanding. And that will create the reassurance you need to take that next step and to achieve not only better connections in love, but personal growth through a new phase in your love relationship. So basically, this is a very exciting year for Pisces. Romance is one of the big features, and a huge part of romance is the chemistry and the physical attraction. So if you're out there on the dating game, you're looking for a guy, you want to be asking yourself, am I really feeling it? Is that intensity of passion there? Do I feel it within my bones? Are my butterflies going? Because even if the communication is not good, if that chemistry is there, I'm giving it the green light. But key to the fundamental success of all relationships is the extent to which you embrace healing at a deep psychological level. And that means often coming to terms in the past. And this has a strong connection to familial programming. So you need to understand any messaging that you've taken on board through the family and home environment that leads you to either failure or constantly attracting the wrong person, and you need to rewire yourself and reset that. This is a remarkable year for any psychological reprogramming and reprogramming your mind for good. You can do that through hypnotherapy. You can do that through past life regression. You might want to do that through chatting to a psychologist or having a spiritual journey where you're using mantras and manifesting. It's all up to you, but do use the huge amount of potential for reworking your psychology this year through the energies of the planets, because it's certainly possible for you to set yourself on a powerful new route forward simply by adjusting something at the core of yourself. Okay, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you're one of the other signs, there should be some more readings coming up soon.